Hey guys, it's Jane. It's Friday and I'm back for Friday Reads. Well, this has been quite a week. I got some culture this week. I went to see a play last night. It was Tartuffe by Molière. A friend of mine was playing the lady's maid, Doreen, and she got all the best lines, so I got to really enjoy that and her performance. The other thing that's been going on is it's Mother's Day this Sunday, and Mother's Day is not a big deal in my family, but all of the schools around here pull out the stops for Mother's Day. So I've seemed to have spent almost the entire week down at my kids' school for one thing or another involved in Mother's Day, and all I can say is I'm glad that will be over next week. That'll be past history. And as a result, I haven't actually done all that much reading this week. I finished 2 books, so I've got a couple more letters to click off the A to Z readathon, and if you hang on to the end of the video, you'll see me counting down my books and my letters. I finished Zodiac by Neal Stephenson. It's one of his earlier novels. It's a reread. It was a really fun book, exactly what I felt like at the time. If you have not treated yourself to this, I encourage you to go and have a look. It's set in Boston. It's all about pollution and ecological activism. It follows the main guy is Sangamon Taylor. He was a biochemist turned eco-activist, and is in the business of trying to stop pollution. And, he uses non-violent direct action, and he uses the media and all sorts of different stunts and stuff. And there's a particular kind of problem that goes on with genetic engineering and stuff in the story, and it's a really fun read. The other book that I finished this week is one that I had never heard of this time last week. A regular commenter on my videos, Gini, suggested that I have a look at something that she had recently read, and I did. It is the first of the Red Abbey books by Maria Turtschaninoff. Let's say that's close anyway. It's originally in Finnish. It's published in English by Pushkin Press and translated by A.A. Prime. I think it's Annie Prime. Anyway, whoever the translator was, they did a wonderful job, because in English it reads just so beautifully on the page. You would not know that it was a translated work. Sometimes when you're reading translated fiction, it's pretty obvious because things are pretty clunky. This is not the case at all. It's a beautiful, beautiful read. It is a story set in a sort of secondary world, sort of in some sort of medieval sort of European past, which is, kind of passé, but it's such a beautiful story. It's all told from the point of view of one late teenage narrator. She's actually looking back on experiences and writing it down in a chronicle. She is a novice at a particular abbey. It's a really beautifully written story about just this thing that happened when one girl came to the abbey. There was an incident in her family, and her mother, against her father's wishes, without his knowledge actually, sent the girl away to the abbey for her protection. And so the story sort of starts as she arrives at the abbey, and so you get to find out things that are going on at the abbey from sort of watching this new person arrive. And then what happens in the second half of the story is that her father has tracked her down and has followed her and is wanting to, for his honour, take her back and punish her. And yeah, the sisters fight back is basically all I have to tell you. It's a very satisfying story. It's quite short. It's written in such a way that it would actually be fine for old children to read. So I guess it's basically YA, although there's nothing kind of kiddie-ish particularly about it. There's more books in this series, and I'm really looking forward to picking up another one. So that was a great read that I really enjoyed this week. So thank you so much, Jenny, for that suggestion. Since I finished Maresi, I picked up the Night Beat by Gini Kosh, which is a library book I borrowed a couple of weeks ago. I am kind of feeling so about it. It's fine, but it seems to be a lot the same as lots of other urban fantasy stories that I've read. Nothing especially standing out to me so far. And it's kind of dragging on the heels of Maresi, which was just such a delight. And so it's possible that I won't finish it. I am nearly through my alphabet challenge. I have 3 letters left to go, and as I said, you can look at the end of the video and see what's left for me. So I should be able to finish this out by the end of the month. I'm thinking maybe of going back and reassessing my reading using the medium level hardness of the readathon, which is just using the book titles rather than the book and the author, but that might cut out too many letters and make it all a bit hard. Maybe I'll just stick to easy this time, and if it happens again, maybe I'll try for medium level next time. So that's what I'm up to. I have got Change Agent by Daniel Suarez from the library. That's another book that I've got lined up. I'm currently fighting the urge to go and buy the new Robin Hobb book because I have got it on hold at the library, but I think I'm like number 13 or something on the hold list, which is going to take a few months to get to me unless they buy another couple of copies. So we'll see how my composure holds. Nothing much exciting is happening at the moment. I'd love to hear what you guys are up to and what you're reading. I hope you're well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.